Winning Britain's Got Talent is supposed to be a dream come true, but for Matty Juniosa, it might be a £250,000 trap. With a massive West End contract already signed on May 1st, Matty is on a collision course with Simon Cowell's infamous exclusivity clause. Will he become the first winner in history to reject the maestro? Here is the explosive business dilemma threatening to tear his 2026 victory apart. The ultimate prize and the hidden trap. Winning on the Britain's Got Talent stage is often considered a golden ticket to the peak of glory, complete with a £250,000 cash prize and the honor of performing for the British royal family at the Royal Variety Performance. However, behind this glittering luxury lies a highly binding business trap, an exclusive recording contract with Simon Cowell's Psycho Entertainment. For most ordinary contestants, this offer is a dream come true. But for Matty Juniosa, who has now transformed into a professional, this contract could become a lethal dilemma. Simon Cowell's contracts are notoriously strict in controlling an artist's schedule, image, and musical direction, demanding almost limitless loyalty and availability. The question now is, does Matty really need that commercial pop contract when he has just secured his future in the far more prestigious world of theater? This victory could turn from a blessing into a legal nightmare if he isn't careful. The May 1st legal bombshell.
The situation became incredibly complicated when we dissected the shocking fact that occurred on May 1, 2026. Amidst the frenzy of preparing for the BGT finals, Matty officially signed a major contract to join the cast of the legendary musical Jesus Christ Superstar at the London Palladium Theatre. Taking on the role of Annis isn't just a part-time job. It is a full commitment requiring intensive daily rehearsals and 8 shows a week relentlessly. This West End contract is the peak of any musical theater actor's career and binds them to an extremely strict, exclusive schedule for months. The fact that Matty signed this giant document before BGT ended shows he has a hidden agenda and doesn't want to fully rely on Simon Cowell's mercy. This move creates a legal ticking time bomb where his theater commitments are guaranteed to directly collide with the mandatory media tours, studio recordings, and promotions required of a BGT champion. Simon Cowell did not build his business empire by giving absolute freedom to the winners of his shows. History proves that Psycho Entertainment tends to mold commercial pop stars that are easily marketed to the masses, often at the expense of the singer's artistic idealism. If Matty wins BGT, Simon will likely force him into the mold of a standard pop balladeer, recording safe cover albums that are easy to sell ahead of the holiday season.
Presenter TV host. This is a fatal ideological clash, considering Matty painstakingly left the pop idol format in the Philippines to pursue the artistic depth of musical theater in the UK. The 2026 Matty Juniosa is a complex, dramatic storyteller, not just a commercial radio hit-making machine. If he signs the Psycho contract, he risks repeating his past trauma where he felt trapped in an industry box that didn't understand his true artistic soul, destroying the identity he has just built. The Royal Variety Performance Logistical Nightmare. One of the most sacred prizes of winning BGT is the prime slot at the Royal Variety Performance, a state event broadcast worldwide and attended by senior members of the royal family. However, the execution of this prestigious event usually coincides with the peak of the winter theater season in London, where every West End principal actor is required to be on their stage without exception. If Matty is crowned champion, how can he split himself in two? Leaving the London Palladium in the middle of a packed show season is a severe breach of theater contract and could ruin his reputation in the elitist West End community. On the other hand, refusing to perform for the royal family in favor of a theater show is an unprecedented public scandal in the history of British television broadcasting. This is a logistical and legal dilemma that will force entertainment lawyers to work overtime to find a loophole that can save Matty from lawsuits.
The war for vocal exclusivity. The conflict between Psycho's exclusive contract and the West End theater contract is essentially a war for ownership over Matty Juniosa's voice and time. A theater contract demands extraordinary physical dedication, where Matty's vocal cords must be strictly guarded to survive 8 live performances a week. Meanwhile, a record label contract usually has clauses giving them rights to every vocal recording and prioritizing grueling commercial concert tour schedules. If Matty tries to force himself to execute both contracts simultaneously, he not only risks his physical health and precious vocal cords, but also faces the threat of dual breach of contract lawsuits. In the top-tier entertainment industry, exclusive means you are entirely owned by one party at a time. This situation forces Matty into the middle of a battlefield between two giants of the British entertainment industry who are both unaccustomed to taking no for an answer or sharing their star assets. The courage to reject the maestro. The most thrilling question now haunting the entertainment industry is, does Matty Juniosa have the courage to become the first champion to openly reject Simon Cowell's contract? In the past, refusing an offer from the maestro was considered career suicide that would ensure you were blacklisted from television.
However, the power dynamics this year are vastly different. Matty holds the secret weapon of the double golden buzzer and massive global public support. He is no longer a desperate auditionee, but a West End principal actor who already has income and career security. His bargaining position is extremely strong, and he knows exactly that the BGT program currently needs him to boost ratings more than he needs them. If Matty dares to say no to Psycho's standard draft contract and demands a total renegotiation, he will make history and crumble Simon Cowell's absolute dominance, proving that a true artist cannot simply be bought, even at a high price. The high cost of creative freedom. The real threat of this £250,000 contract trap isn't just about scheduling conflicts, it's about the right to creative control over Matty Juniosa's name and future image. Major labels often hold veto power over what songs can be released, what clothes must be worn, and who the artist can collaborate with. Matty spent 3 agonizing years in Glasgow building authority over his own voice, breaking free from the loser label to become a masterclass. Handing that control back to a corporate giant is a massive step backward that could kill his soul. He might accept a huge lump sum of cash, but he could lose the artistic independence he fought for with blood and tears.
Presenter TV host. Matty must consider very coldly, is he ready to trade his integrity as a prestigious theater star to become a television commodity that might only be relevant for a year or two before being replaced by next season's viral sensation? Exploiting BGT's legal loopholes. Matty's audacity to sign the London Palladium contract in the middle of the competition also raises suspicions of a brilliant legal loophole within Britain's Got Talent's strict rules. Traditionally, television networks lock all contestants into pre-contract clauses forbidding them from signing major commercial deals with third parties until the show is completely over. That Matty successfully finalized his involvement in Jesus Christ Superstar indicates that his new management possesses a brilliant team of lawyers who exploited regulatory leniency or forced BGT producers to make a special exception to keep Matty on the show. This preemptive legal move ensures that if Matty wins, he already has legal protection preventing Simon Cowell from monopolizing his career. This is a game of 4-dimensional chess, where the cafe waiter turns out to be far more astute in understanding entertainment business law than the elite judges ever anticipated. The rebel's hidden safety net. To understand the magnitude of the risk Matty faces, we must look back at the tragic fate of several past winners who tried to rebel against the system. Many talented singers who won this competition eventually faded into obscurity because they failed to adapt to the label's commercial vision or were bound by contracts that prevented them from releasing music true to their hearts. However, Matty executed a very rare reverse engineering strategy. He secured his highest bargaining position in theater before the official championship title was announced. He is using the BGT stage not as a final destination, but purely as a massive global free marketing springboard to promote his West End debut. If a contract dispute arises leading to a termination with the BGT label, Matty won't be unemployed at all. He will walk straight into a legendary British theater with the status of a megastar. He has created the most elegant safety net in modern television history. The final ultimatum on victory night. When the night of the grand final arrives, millions of eyes won't just be waiting to see who lifts the trophy, but also anticipating the behind-the-scenes drama that is about to explode. The £250,000 prize might seem incredibly tempting to a man who once lived in hardship, But in the London entertainment industry, that amount is tiny compared to the long-term earning potential of an independent West End legend. Matty's decision after the final gold confetti falls will redefine the meaning of winning in a reality show.
If he succeeds in forcing Simon Cowell to change his contract into a non-exclusive agreement benefiting both parties, he will be crowned the entertainment business genius of the century. But if he ultimately has to reject the winning contract to maintain his role at the Palladium, he will be remembered as the most iconic rebel to ever slap the face of the television industry. Whatever happens, Matty Juniosa has ensured that he is the one holding full control over his own destiny.